welcome back to my channel. How you guys doing? Hope everyone is doing great. If you are new here, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, you're also welcome. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to make a beautiful structural design you can use to embellish your garments. I have here organza fabric is half yard. I have a fishing line, and the size of this fishing line is 1.2 mm. Okay, this very fishing line is thicker, unlike the is stronger, and yes, it's stronger. Okay, unlike the smaller ones, and this very one is perfect for this project. Why I said it's perfect for this project is that while inserting it, it won't give you much stress. Okay, but if you're working with those tiny ones, tiny ones can stress you a lot. Okay, apart from that, it will still, both of them will give you the same effect. Now if you want, you can as well work with boning. Okay, so if you are using boning, the effect the boning is going to give you is going to be different from the effect the fishing line is going to give you. Okay, and aside that, you can as well work with crepe or any other fabric of your choice. It all depends on what you want to achieve. Like the pictures you're seeing on the thumbnail, you can see that they use different fabric that is not organza. I think they use crepe there. Yes, if I'm not mistaken, they use crepe for the bigger one, that one that was fixed on the waist side. Yes, I think they use crepe, and the other one, the black one, I'm not sure of the fabric they use there. So you can work with any fabric of your choice. Can choose to work with fishing line, or you can use boning. Okay, it all depends on what you want to achieve. So the first thing we're going to be doing now is to fold the sides of this fabric. I'm going to be folding by 1/4 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch on this side, and I'll fold this side by 1/4 of an inch. Then this top part, I'm going to leave this top part, and the lower part, I'm going to leave it for now. Okay, so I'll quickly do this and I'll come back and show you what to do next. So I'm done folding the sides, as you can see. So the next thing I'm going to be doing now is to pick the fabric by 1 inch this way. Can you see? Then I will sew by 1/4 of an inch down. I'll pick the fabric by 1 inch, sew by 1/4 of an inch. That 1/4 of an inch I'm sewing is a channel I'll be creating to insert the fishing line. Okay, so please, when doing yours, don't sew more than 1/4 of an inch. If you make your channel to be too big, the fishing line will not coil the way it's supposed to. Okay, so please, why, unless you're working with boning, okay, you know that boning is not this tiny, then you can make yours maybe 1/2 inch. But what I'll be working with is 1/4 of an inch because of the fishing line. Please, okay, so we'll go over to the machine so that I can show you what I'm trying to explain. Can you see? Can you see? I picked by 1 inch. You can see the 1 inch, folded by 1 inch, then sew by 1/4 of an inch. So I'm done sewing, as you can see. And see how long it is. And I've closed this top part, okay, leaving the down part open because that's where I'll be fixing the fishing line. Okay, so you can see how I pick it by 1 inch, then sew by 1/4 of an inch. Can you see? It's looking beautiful already. So the next thing we're going to do now is to start inserting the fishing line. You can see it's quite easier because the fishing line I'm working with is thick unlike those tiny ones. Okay, so please get this size if you want to carry out this project. Okay, it's better, it will not stress you. But if it's that tiny one, I can't guarantee how it's going to look like, but I believe that it's going to stress you. Okay, it's still going to give you the same effect, but where you will have a issue is while inserting it. That is if you're working with those tiny ones. Okay, but these thicker ones won't give you any stress. So you can see how easy it is for me to insert it. Can you see? It's quite easy. It's not giving me any stress. Okay, so I'm at the end of the fabric. So what I'm going to do next is to cut the fishing line out, and I will start again. Can you see? So this is the first line. I'm going to cut it. Then I'll start again. The next line. So I'm done sewing. As you can see how the organza curled with the help of the fishing line. Can you see? Can you see? So I want to quickly show you the boning you can use if you don't want to use a fishing line. You can see this is a 1/4 inch boning. Can you see? So this one, if you are creating a channel, you still sew by 1/4 inch, because this 1/4, you remember I sew by 1/4 inch while while creating the channel. I noticed that the 1/4 inch is even too big for the fishing line, because the fishing line is not that big. Okay, you can see how tiny it is, not as much as it's thick. Okay, so I noticed that the 1/4 inch I created the channel with is even too big for the fishing line. So if you're using this very one, you sew by 1/4 inch, it can still enter. It's just that it will be very tight. Okay, or you sew by 1/2 inch. Okay, so that's that for this. So what I'm going to do now is to pin it on the dress I am making, so that you can see how it looks like. Okay, you can see how it's looking on my mannequin. You can see how I twisted it. Okay, so at this point, let your creativity guide you. You can twist it anyhow you want, around the armhole, around your waist, at the back, anyhow you want it. Just twist it. So the magic has already been done, and the magic there is just that fishing line inside the fabric. Okay, so you can work with any fabric of your choice. Okay, you can work with crepe, any fabric of your choice at all, and you can as well work with fishing line or boning. Okay, it all depends on what you want to achieve. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next one.